Hey guys, Nightuk here, and in today's video we are looking at Vanish Jahq, Vanish Neeko and Acorn and how to take mid-game fights to secure better loot for themselves. So far, Vanish, Jahq, Neeko and Acorn have landed at retail row. They have sufficiently well enough shield. One of them has a purple scar, one of them has a blue loadout, and one of them has a green loadout. So not looking too bad for endgame, but it's certainly not the best. It can be better, right? So this is their first game of the Lachy Trio Cup. They come in second and they get 9 kills in this. So this is one of their mid-game fights that they take, and this is where they get 3 kills, get the shockwave grenade launcher and Kit's mythic charge shotgun. So we're gonna look at how they take mid-game fights in a way that no other trio takes, and how aspiring trio players can learn from this and apply this in their trios with the help of good positioning, good pressure, and denying of area. Right, so with that out of the way, let's get right into it. So already we can see that Jahq and Neeko are playing together, while Acorn is playing a bit different, right? And Acorn's positioning here is going to be very vital, right? Because as you will see here, they already see Carter here, right? And plus with the camera, they already know it's an actual player, right? Because it detects red stuff and everything. They see Carter, so usually trios would go like, hey man, let's just line up the shot and laser this player, right? So what these guys do, right, they position themselves in a very smart manner, right? So have this playing. Notice this, Jahq, Neeko, right, they're forming like a kill zone around the player. So if you were to go up top of them, right, let's go all the way up. Let's disable the HUD. So Jahq is here, Neeko is over here, Acorn is over here, and we have Carter over here, right? Line of fire here, line of fire here, line of fire here. He's basically fucked here, right? So let's see how this fight goes on again. So Carter realizes that Jahq is to his right and he builds, but Acorn lasers in from his behind, and that's where superior positioning comes into play. The fact that he has good positioning and he's playing different from the team, that the Carter does not expect it. Carter is under the impression that since Jahq came from this way, right, his team's also going to be in the valley close behind. He does not expect Acorn to be behind him, so when he builds facing that direction. He does not count for Acorn in the back here, who then punishes him for it. And now they're just spraying Carter, trying to get more tags. And now notice this. Notice how Acorn dinked Carter but didn't immediately drop down to box fight him. This is because he knows the importance of maintaining height. Right now, his and Jahq's presence, right, is denying Adgal's and Love the ability to take height here, right? Jahq is over here, right, and Acorn over here, Jahq over here, right? So right now, in a normal trio lobby, right, Love would essentially be building up to help his teammate, like, you know, come back, right? But their mere presence of Acorn and Vanish over here and Jahq over here denies them the ability to build for height, because they know that if they build for height here, Acorn and Jahq will shoot them down here, which is why they let Neeko continue to pressure Carter over here. Notice this, if you guys know the concept of APM, right, actions per minute, APM is very important in trios because APM is basically action, how many actions per minute does a trio does, right? So right now the average APM for Acorn and JQ is pretty high. They're denying Adgal the hide here, right? JQ is playing Carter, but you look at the opposite team, right? Over here, Adgal is the only one doing something. Love is behind cover. He's not doing anything. His APM is absolutely 0. Carter over here, his APM is also 0, right? His defensive APM is high. He's popping minis, he's popping shields. His offensive APM, nada, nothing, right? So, which is why Acorn and Jaku's trio can, establish themselves as the aggressor of this fight. Notice here they're shooting here. Notice like how Acorn is not full peeking him, but he's just tap firing to let him know, hey man, don't go for high here because I will spray you. Acorn gets shot out, right? Now you might be wondering, oh wait, they have a third teammate, where is he? Oh, Neeko is right here. Neeko is actually setting his team up for a lot of success. If you guys remember, he has pinged this point, right? And the distance from that to here is about 61 meters. And boom, if you guys have played comp before, you will know that's the range where you can nade stack someone. Right now he's nade stacking them so that they can't build for height, which is very smart, right? So a lot of people earlier might think, oh my god, Neeko also has 0 APM, right? So why is Acorn and Jahq are in favor here? Well, he does not have 0 APM. He's actually doing something. Notice this. Notice how fast Jahq and Neeko are to confirm height. Love is not doing anything. Well, at least he wasn't doing anything, and Adgal wasn't doing anything either. Carter was basically out of the fight where it even began, right? And that has allowed them to cement themselves as the people on height. Notice this. Vanish Jahq is the only one holding height right now, but Neeko is following up behind him. He's reinforcing him, right? He's providing him with stability so he doesn't get shot down. And look at this, Acorn capitalizes on this, right? Because right now it's 3v2, right? Their APM is significantly lower than Acorn's trio's APM because Carter is healing right now. So they confirm height here. Let's step down a bit. Look at this, they're not directly looking to make inroads already, they're looking to apply pressure, set themselves up for an advantage. So Jahq is denying them from this angle. You have Neeko. You have Neeko still on height over here. Because why? They know they have a shockwave grenade launcher. So he's staying on ultimate right now because he does not want a shockwave grenade play to happen, right? Because once your height is taken, it's very tough to take it back unless you have mythic items like the shockwave grenade item. Right now they're just currently applying pressure. Acorn just accidentally does and cracks Carter with the help of his harpoon, right? Right, so we're back. They get a crucial damage shot off on Carter here, but hey, they don't decide to push in yet. Why? Because in these high level stack lobbies, right, every single one of these players is really good at the game. They know that they cannot push this team recklessly or they will get punished for it. They're looking to set themselves up for even a bigger advantage. Alright, so now we can see Neeko and Jahq are looking to apply pressure. Neeko is still staying on ultimate height here. A, because he still is keeping an account for the unused shockwave grenade launcher. Right, and notice how Jahq here is creating a distraction for Acorn to flank around and to deny them this area, right? Because if Neeko and Jahq are pushing in from these sides respectively, right, the only way they have left to go is this way. But now Acorn is over there, which means they don't have that way to go, and now they've essentially put them in a kill zone. Right, so from the audio cues they can tell, so Jahq says, oh, there's two on me, so Neeko comes around and assists him. Right, and Acorn is over there now. Acorn is just pressuring them both, right? He's got the attention of two people here. Right. So Neeko realizes this and he starts rotating towards Acorn now. Going for the walls. See, right now he's denied them this area, so if you look from his point of view, right, so look at this. Basically spraying them, right, and he's moving them further into the kill zone. Let's go free again. Look at this. Now they went from having the entire garage to themselves to only being within these 3 blocks. Now zone is coming in, so they want to finish this fight fast, but they don't want to rush it. So look at them now displaying piece control. Right, so let's look at Jahq over here. Going for walls over here, while his friend, his tree on the other side. Acorn, he has the attention of both Love and Carter over here. Watch this. Acorn is playing at a range where he can just deal damage to their builds while not putting himself in too much danger. Right? While Jahq and Neeko are basically getting a 1v2 at this area. Why? Because Carter and Love are fighting Acorn over here. But the difference between this 1v2 and this 1v2 is the fact that Adgal is playing at an angle that basically allows him to do like a 50-50 of damage. Like he can take damage, he can deal damage, he can trade damage. Acorn on the other hand, he can do a lot of damage, but he's not really at a position to take damage here. Why? Because he's playing smart, he's playing 1 level up, right? So that's the difference between these 1v2s. Jahq gets hit for a bit, but Jahq hits Adgal really hard, and Neeko is capitalizing on that. So look at this, Adgal is getting no mercy right now, he's just getting sprayed by Neeko. Right? Look at Acorn. Acorn is spraying them, Neeko is spraying them, right? The difference between this fight right now, between each side, is that right now Love and Carter are holding while Adgal is weak, right? They are holding so that he can heal up. Acorn and Neeko are pressuring so that he can heal up, right? So they're dealing a lot of pressure. They're forcing the hand of these players, right? And what's something weird is that Carter hasn't decided to use the shockwave grenade launcher yet at all. Look at this. Acorn playing the right hand peek. Hits him for insane amounts of damage, makes the call out. Right? He's not pushing straight in, even though he knows each of them are cracked, right? He knows at least 2 of them are cracked. He's not straight up pushing in. He's playing smart. Right? He's waiting for his teammates to come to him. Right, so look at this. Jahq is already here, Neeko's behind him. Acorn's popping a big ball. Look at this. The zone has forced Carter hands to push Acorn, right? But Jahq is right above him, so it's basically a 2v1. And he's knocked. They have 1 knockdown, and that is an easy fight 1 for them. Now you might say, oh, but they're insane players, how are they going to win this? Right, so look at this. Right hand peek, both of them. Again, this is a 1v2. Love is fighting both Jahq and Acorn. Love gets hit for about 140. Vanish and Jahq gets hit for 100. Acorn finishes Love off 2v1. See, Trios is not about fighting fair, it's about fighting dirty and coming out on top. Okay, look at these guys. They never actually box fight these guys. They just sprayed them until they forced their hand to coming in them. Now it's a 1v3, right? They don't need to box fight this, they just push in. It can be the best edit in the world, but it won't help if your teammates aren't alive. It's in for 153, but no points. That's it. Leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Cheers.